You need to do what you think is right, but you must protect yourself. Because nobody else will.
You know, last we saw Walter, he was kind of setting up this new life for himself in Fish Camp, which feels like this idyllic mountain town. And I'm wondering, you know, memory loss aside, is that a life you feel like you could lead eventually, maybe?
To quarantine at the cottage. No, I think that I think Walter certainly has a level of peace, and he's a minimalist. I wish I could be as minimalist as he is.
We're going to see Walter again this season. What new shades or sides of him will we learn about in season 2?
Oh, so much more. I got to be honest. I was so excited when they asked me to come back. You know, that first season we were dealing with, you know, sort of this veteran that was losing his memory, you know, by the day, by the minute. And so with that, you lose, you know, a level of his humanity. And this season, I was able to sort of to get that back, to add this level of depth of humanity to him, you know, that didn't exist in that first season.
It was hard for me to come down here, okay? There's no one I can... It's hard for me to talk about this.
I'm sorry.
A fantastic cast, of course, but I can't help but be like fully starry-eyed over Janelle Monáe. I mean, she's full-on pop star. I've wondered, how's Janelle to work with?
She's awesome. She's been so incredible, honestly. You know, I was a big fan of her music beforehand. And I was probably just as excited as anyone else to find out that she had been cast in our show and was going to come over and fill those shoes. You know, honestly, she's been a joy to work with. Her attention to detail, her focus, her energy, her passion. It's something that's infectious. So it was great to have her on set.
Now that the first season's been out there, you're playing Walter, and that role was originally voiced by Oscar Isaac in the podcast. Have you gotten to talk to Oscar at all? Have you met him? Compared notes?
I've never met him. I'm a big fan of his. Certainly a big fan of what he did with the podcast. I mean, you really got to be a good actor to be a great voice actor. And yeah, so you know, kudos to him. He helped inspire, you know, certainly my performance in that first season.
You and me all the time.
Honey, there's something I gotta tell you.
If Beale Street Could Talk is an all-time favorite movie of mine, and I wondered if you similarly cannot stop listening to that Nicholas Britell score, because I'm just always listening to that.
Thank you so much. I remember the first time I was in ADR and I heard that, you know, sort of that soundtrack. I was blown away, like floored by it. What can I say, man? Nicholas Britell is one of the best we have in the business. You know, and definitely being able to color the soundtrack of a film, and so I would, you know, hopefully I get to do many more films with Nicholas.